Hey guys, Basidio here. Got an Uber match for you today. No, I promised this for a while. I decided to make a Valentine's Day upload instead with a UU team. If you didn't see that, I really suggest you check it out. It was a fun game, fun battle. So, finally I got around to the Uber upload. I'm at the top, facing RuneScape, who's at the bottom. He's got a rain team, I got a sun team. So yeah, rain is definitely the most prevalent weather in Ubers because of Kyogre. Basically, the entire Uber meta game is just how do you counter Kyogre. So, I got my grad on. It's not the standard set. It's a power dancer. I got Thunder Wave, Swords Dance, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. So, if I get a few threats paralyzed, he can really sweep, especially if he gets up as Swords Dance, because after Swords Dance he just kills everything. I'm not running any speed EVs, obviously. I'm mixed between HP, attack, and defense. Dialga, again, not the standard Dialga set. I'm running a mixed set. 252 attack and special attack EVs with a quiet nature, so he takes advantage of paralysis too, because he has no speed EVs. I'm running Stealth Rock on a Life Orb set, which is pretty weak, but I didn't want Fortress to be setting up 3 layers of all 3 entry hazards. It's too much to expect from him. Draco, Meteor, Outrage, and Fire Blast because I get Pseudo Stab from Groudon's Drought. Got my Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is one of my favorite Pokemon in Ubers. He is a great wall, especially if you can get rid of Stealth Rocks, because he does take 50% from Stealth Rocks. Substitute Roost, Sacred Fire, and Brave Bird. So if I get Toxic Spikes up, I can stall them out. If they're paralyzed, I take advantage of that because I'm not running any speed EVs and I can outspeed. Sacred Fire also has a nice burn chance, so there's a lot of status going on my team. I'm running Rock Form Arceus. The only reason I'm running Rock Form Arceus is normal form Arceus, normal Arceus, Swords Dance Extreme Speed. It seems stupid to run one Pokemon to counter one other specific Pokemon, but Arceus, Extreme Speed Arceus is one of the most prevalent Pokemon in Ubers, and nothing on my team can do anything to it. The only thing that can take a Extreme Speed after a Swords Dance is Fortress, who can't hurt it, Groudon, who can't kill it. So I got Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave, 2 different forms of status. Will-O-Wisp is just for the Arceus and any physical attacker. Judgment, Rock-type Stab is always nice, and Recover. Got my Mewtwo, Standard Mewtwo, Calm Mind, Psystrike, Ice Beam, and Fire Blast over Aura Sphere because I get the Pseudo Stab if Sun is up. And my Fortress, who's running Spikes, Rapid Spin, Pain Split, and supposed to be running Toxic Spikes, but I actually put Toxic on it by accident. Didn't really matter this game, but I'm definitely going to have to change it. So yeah. Alright, let's start. So he leads off with his Latios, as I lead off with my Dialga. I was thinking about Fire Blasting here because I predicted the switch, but I wanted to play it safe. Just go for the Draco Meteor. I could have killed the Ferrothorn right here if I went for a Fire Blast because Rain isn't up, and he might not. I mean, I would expect Fire Blast because I have Groudon on my team, but he might not. But I decided to just play it safe, go for the Stealth Rocks. So he goes for the Leaf Seed. I switch out into my Fortress. So, because of Pain Split, Ferrothorn can do absolutely nothing to my Fortress. He can eat Leech Seed all day. He can take Leech Seed damage all day. I set up Spikes as he goes for a Leech Seed. Now I'm seeded, so I figure I'll Rapid Spin, get the Spikes away. He switches into his Thundurus T. Now I'm running Special Defense EV, so I can take a hit from it, but I know he's going to Nasty Plot, and I'm not going to Toxic while he Nasty Plots. So I switch out into my Groudon. Goes for the Nasty Plot. I get my Sun up. Goes for a Focus Blast almost kills me, leaves me at 19%. So I go for a Stone Edge and take it out. So now he senses his Kyogre, and I gotta keep my Groudon alive because his Manaphy or Fion, I forget. If Rain is up, that thing can sweep my team. And I want my Sun up. So he goes for a Hydro Pump and misses on the switch as I send in my Dialga. Now he goes for another Hydro Pump, doesn't kill me because I resist, and I go for a Draco Meteor and take him out. Now he goes into his Manaphy, and I'm thinking, alright, I'm guessing he's going to go for the Tail Glow because he thinks I have to switch because I took the Draco Meteor drop, so I just go for an Outrage, take him out. So I took out probably the biggest threat on his team, even without the Rain. Without Rain, he would have been useless, but I'm glad I was able to take it out, show off the mix set. Goes for an Ice Beam, takes out my Dialga, switching my Groudon just to get the Sun up, takes out my Groudon with another Ice Beam, and now I switch into my Mewtwo. Go for a Calm Mind as he goes for a Draco Meteor. He misses, wouldn't have mattered because of the Calm Mind boost, and Mewtwo has ridiculous special defense. I would have been able to live. Go for an Ice Beam and take him out. Goes into a Salamence. The only difference it might have made is I might have died on this Ice Beam because of the Draco Meteor damage, but it wouldn't have been an issue. And he just forfeits. He only had Ferrothorn left. I have a Fire Blast on my Mewtwo, and I have a Ho-Oh too. Ferrothorn was going to die anyway. So, yeah, good game, RuneScape. And, yeah, most people prefer Rain Kyogre teams in Ubers. I really prefer Sun. Like, very much so. Because when you run into another Rain team, when you're a Rain team, it's very similar Pokemon. You have to rely on you have to rely on prediction much more. You have to cover certain threats, where I can make a counter team. As long as I take out the Kyogre and get up Sun, I shut down about 60% of all Uber teams. So it works, but the only downside is if I lose my Groudon and Kyogre's alive, I lose pretty much every time. But yeah, good game, and see you tomorrow. Hope you like the upload. Like, subscribe, and see ya.